Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Practice Room. Today we are talking about a real weather situation happening in the United States. The winter weather forecast is warning people about a dangerous ice storm. Many areas are being told to stay inside, avoid traveling, and prepare for cold temperatures and power problems. In this lesson, you will learn how to talk about winter storms, understand weather warnings, and describe cold weather situations in English.
Hi, everyone. Ice storms are serious because they affect daily life. Roads become slippery, cars cannot move easily, and electricity can stop working. This makes normal activities more difficult.
I saw the news this morning and they said the storm could be very strong. They used the word dangerous many times. What makes this type of storm so dangerous?
An ice storm happens when rain freezes after it touches the ground. This creates a layer of ice on roads, trees, cars, and buildings. The ice makes everything very slippery.
So it's not only snow, it's frozen rain.
Exactly. Snow is easier to clean in some cases. Ice is more difficult because it sticks to surfaces and makes walking and driving risky.
That explains why people are told not to go outside unless it is necessary.
Yes, during ice storms, local authorities usually tell people to stay home. They also advise people to prepare food, water, and warm clothes in case electricity stops working.
Power outages are common during storms, right?
Yes, ice can make tree branches heavy. When branches fall, they can damage power lines. This can cause power outages that last many hours or even days.
That sounds stressful. Imagine being at home without heating in winter.
It can be very uncomfortable and even dangerous, especially for elderly people and children. That's why people are told to prepare blankets, candles, batteries, and emergency supplies.
Let's talk about daily life. How does an ice storm affect normal routines?
Many people cannot go to work or school. Schools often close. Offices may ask employees to work from home. Stores may close early or open late.
Transportation must be a big problem too.
Yes, roads become icy and slippery. Cars can lose control. Buses and trains may stop running. Flights are often delayed or canceled.
So travel plans are usually postponed.
Exactly. Postponed means delayed to a later time. For example, my flight was postponed because of bad weather.
I like learning these practical words. Let's imagine a real situation. You want to visit a friend, but there is an ice storm warning.
I would say, there is an ice storm warning. It's safer to stay home today.
And the friend might answer, yes, you're right. Let's meet another day.
That's natural English.
How about shopping? What happens during storms?
Before storms, many people go to supermarkets to buy food, water, and basic supplies. This is called preparing or stocking up.
Stocking up means buying extra things, right?
Yes, for example, I stocked up on food before the storm.
Good phrase. What about people who must go outside, like emergency workers?
They work in very difficult conditions. Police, doctors, firefighters, and road workers continue working to help people and keep roads safe.
We should respect that. It's not easy to work in freezing weather.
True. Freezing means extremely cold. During winter storms, temperatures can drop below zero in some areas.
That can also cause water pipes to freeze.
Yes, frozen pipes can break and cause water problems inside houses.
So, winter storms bring many problems, not only cold weather.
Exactly. That's why weather alerts are important.
Let's talk about the word forecast. People hear this word a lot in the news.
Forecast means information about future weather. For example, the forecast says there will be ice and snow tonight.
So, when people see a bad forecast, they should prepare early.
Yes, preparation helps reduce stress and danger.
How do storms affect people emotionally?
Some people feel stressed or worried. Others feel tired because they stay inside for long hours. But some people enjoy staying home, drinking hot tea, and watching movies.
That's true. Bad weather can be uncomfortable, but it can also create cozy moments at home.
Exactly. It depends on how you use your time.
Let's review important words from today and give extra examples.
Ice storm. An ice storm is a winter storm with freezing rain. Example 1. The city prepared for an ice storm. Example 2. ice storms make roads dangerous?
Forecast. Forecast is information about future weather. Example 1, I checked the forecast before traveling. Example 2, the forecast says snow is coming, slippery.
Slippery means easy to fall or slide. Example 1, the road is slippery. Example 2, be careful, the stairs are slippery.
Power outage. Power outage means electricity stops working. Example 1, we had a power outage last night. Example 2, the storm caused a power outage.
Postpone. Postpone means delay. Example 1, we postponed the meeting. Example 2, they postponed the trip.
Freezing. Freezing means very cold. Example 1, it's freezing outside. Example 2, the water is freezing.
Now, let's repeat some useful sentences together.
There is an ice storm warning.
There is an ice storm warning.
The roads are slippery.
The roads are slippery.
Let's stay home today.
Let's stay home today.
My trip was postponed.
My trip was postponed.
It's freezing outside.
It's freezing outside.
Great job. Now answer this question out loud. What would you do if there was an ice storm in your city?
You could say, I would stay home and prepare food and warm clothes.
Excellent. If you understand this conversation, your English listening and speaking skills are improving.
Keep practicing every day and try to use these words in real life.
Thank you for learning with English Practice Room.
See you in the next episode.
Goodbye and stay warm and safe. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Practice Room. Today we're discussing a serious weather situation currently affecting parts of the United States. Weather forecasts are warning about a potentially dangerous winter ice storm. Authorities are advising people to stay indoors, avoid unnecessary travel, and prepare for power outages. In this episode, you'll learn how to talk about severe winter weather, understand official alerts, and describe real-life impacts in clear, natural English.
Hi, everyone. Ice storms are considered one of the most dangerous winter weather events because they can completely disrupt daily life. Unlike snowstorms, ice storms create invisible hazards that make roads, sidewalks, and power lines extremely unsafe.
I noticed that many news reports are using strong language, saying the storm could be severe or even catastrophic. What makes an ice storm different from normal winter weather?
An ice storm happens when rain falls and freezes instantly when it hits the ground. This creates a thick layer of ice on everything, including roads, trees, cars, and buildings. Even a small amount of ice can cause serious problems.
So the danger isn't just the cold, but the ice itself.
Exactly. Ice makes surfaces extremely slippery, increasing the risk of accidents. It also adds weight to trees and power lines, which can cause them to collapse.
That explains why power outages are so common during these storms.
Yes, when ice-covered branches break, they often damage electrical lines. This can leave entire neighborhoods without electricity for hours or even days.
Losing power in winter can be especially dangerous.
It can be. Without heating, homes can become dangerously cold. That's why officials recommend preparing in advance with blankets, flashlights, batteries, and non-perishable food.
Let's talk about how this affects everyday routines. How does an ice storm change normal life for people?
Many workplaces close or switch to remote work. Schools often cancel classes, public transportation may be suspended, and emergency services become very busy.
Travel seems to be one of the biggest problems.
Definitely. Driving on icy roads is extremely risky. Cars can lose control very easily, and even experienced drivers can struggle.
That's why people are told to avoid driving unless it's absolutely necessary.
Yes, the phrase "stay off the roads" is common during ice storm warnings.
Air travel is affected too, right?
Absolutely. Flights are frequently delayed or canceled because ice on runways and aircraft creates safety risks. Many travelers are forced to postpone their trips.
Postponed is an important word here. It means delaying plans to a later time.
Exactly. For example, my flight was postponed due to the storm.
What about shopping and supplies? I've heard people rush to stores before storms.
Yes, many people stock up on essentials like food, water, and medicine. This helps them stay prepared if stores close or travel becomes impossible.
Stock up means to buy extra supplies.
Correct. For example, we stocked up on groceries before the storm.
How do these storms affect people emotionally?
They can cause stress and anxiety, especially when people worry about safety or losing power. However, some people also see storms as a chance to slow down and spend quiet time at home.
That's true. Being forced to stay inside can sometimes create a calm atmosphere, even though the situation is serious.
It's all about perspective.
Let's focus on the language used in weather news. Forecasts often mention terms like hazardous conditions or dangerous travel.
Yes, hazardous means dangerous or risky. For example, road conditions are hazardous due to ice.
Another common phrase is weather advisory.
A weather advisory is an official message that warns people about possible danger and encourages them to take precautions.
So when people see an advisory, they should pay attention and prepare.
Exactly. Ignoring weather warnings can lead to serious accidents.
Let's imagine a realistic conversation between two people during this storm.
Sure.
Hey, are you still planning to drive tonight?
No, I changed my plans. The roads are icy and there's an ice storm warning.
That's a smart decision. It's better to stay home until conditions improve.
I agree. I'd rather be safe than risk an accident.
Now let's review key vocabulary with examples.
Ice storm. An ice storm is a winter storm that causes freezing rain. Example 1. The region is preparing for an ice storm. Example 2. Ice storms can cause power outages.
Forecast means a prediction about future weather. Example 1. The forecast predicts freezing rain. Example 2. I always check the forecast before traveling.
Hazardous. Hazardous means dangerous. Example 1. Driving conditions are hazardous. Example 2. The storm created hazardous roads.
Power outage means a loss of electricity. Example 1. We experienced a power outage overnight. Example 2. The storm caused widespread power outages.
Stock up. Stock up means to buy extra supplies. Example 1. People stocked up on food. Example 2. We stocked up before the storm.
Now let's repeat some useful sentences.
There's an ice storm warning in effect.
There is an ice storm warning in effect.
Road conditions are hazardous.
Road conditions are hazardous.
I decided to stay home for safety.
I decided to stay home for safety.
My trip was postponed because of the storm.
My trip was postponed because of the storm. Excellent. If you can follow this discussion and use these expressions, your English is at a strong intermediate level.
Practice listening to weather news and describing conditions in your own words.
Thank you for learning with English Practice Room.
See you in the next episode.
Goodbye and stay safe during extreme winter weather. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Practice Room. Today, we're discussing a serious winter weather event currently affecting large parts of the United States. Weather authorities are warning about a powerful ice storm that could cause major disruptions to daily life. Residents are being advised to stay indoors, limit travel, and prepare for possible power outages. In this episode, you will learn how to describe extreme weather conditions, understand official alerts, and talk about real-world impacts using advanced English.
Hi everyone! Ice storms are especially dangerous because they combine freezing temperatures with rainfall. When rain freezes the moment it touches the ground, it creates a thick layer of ice on roads, sidewalks, trees, and power lines. This turns ordinary environments into highly hazardous areas.
Many news outlets are using strong language, such as high risk and severe impact. What exactly makes this type of storm more dangerous than a regular snowstorm?
The main issue is ice accumulation. Snow can often be cleared relatively quickly, but ice sticks firmly to surfaces. Even a thin layer of ice can cause vehicles to lose traction, pedestrians to fall, and infrastructure to fail.
So the danger is not just the cold weather, but the physical weight and slipperiness of the ice.
Exactly. Ice adds significant weight to tree branches and power lines. When that weight becomes too heavy, branches snap and power lines collapse, leading to widespread outages.
Losing electricity during winter can be extremely serious.
It can be life-threatening in some cases. Without heating, indoor temperatures can drop rapidly. This is why emergency services encourage people to prepare ahead of time with warm clothing, blankets, backup lighting, and emergency food supplies.
Let's talk about the effect on daily routines. How does an ice storm disrupt normal life?
In many areas, schools close, offices switch to remote work, and public transportation is either delayed or suspended. Emergency services often operate at full capacity, responding to traffic accidents, power failures, and medical emergencies.
Seems like transportation seems to be one of the biggest challenges.
Absolutely. Driving on ice is extremely unpredictable. Even low speeds can lead to accidents because vehicles struggle to maintain control. That's why officials strongly advise people to avoid driving unless it is absolutely necessary.
Air travel is also heavily affected.
Yes, ice buildup on aircraft and runways can create serious safety concerns. As a result, many flights are delayed or canceled, forcing passengers to postpone their travel plans.
Before major storms, people often rush to supermarkets. Why does this happen?
People tend to stock up on essential items such as food, bottled water, medicine, and batteries. This behavior is driven by the fear that stores may close or supply deliveries could be delayed.
So preparation plays a key role in reducing risk.
Exactly. Being prepared allows people to remain calm and safe during extreme weather conditions.
What about the emotional impact of these storms? How do they affect people psychologically?
Extended periods of isolation, power outages, and uncertainty can increase stress and anxiety. However, some people try to use the situation positively by slowing down, spending time with family, and focusing on indoor activities.
It really shows how weather can influence not only physical safety, but also mental well-being.
That's true. Weather events often remind people of how dependent modern life is on infrastructure and stable conditions.
Let's focus on the language used in weather reports. We often hear expressions like hazardous conditions and emergency advisories.
Yes, hazardous conditions refer to situations that involve serious risk. An emergency advisory is an official notice that encourages people to take immediate precautions.
So when people receive these alerts on their phones, they should treat them seriously.
Definitely. Ignoring official warnings can result in accidents, injuries, or even loss of life.
Let's imagine a real-life conversation during this storm.
All right.
Are you still planning to go to work tomorrow?
No, I decided to work from home. The roads are covered in ice, and authorities have issued a warning.
That's a wise decision. It's better to prioritize safety rather than take unnecessary risks.
Exactly. I'd rather be cautious than deal with an accident.
Now let's review some advanced vocabulary from today's discussion.
Ice storm. An ice storm is a winter storm that produces freezing rain. Example 1. The region is preparing for a major ice storm. Example 2. Ice storms often cause infrastructure damage.
Accumulation. Accumulation means the gradual buildup of something. Example 1. Ice accumulation made the roads unsafe. Example 2. Snow accumulation blocked the highway.
Hazardous. Hazardous means dangerous or risky. Example 1. Weather conditions are hazardous today. Example 2. Driving has become hazardous.
Power outage. Power outage means the loss of electricity. Example 1. Thousands of homes experienced a power outage. Example 2. The storm caused widespread power outages.
Stock up. Stock up means to buy and store extra supplies. Example 1. Residents stocked up on food before the storm. Example 2. We stocked up on batteries and candles.
Now let's repeat some key sentences.
There is a severe ice storm warning in effect.
There is a severe ice storm warning in effect.
Road conditions are extremely hazardous.
Road conditions are extremely hazardous.
Authorities are advising people to stay indoors.
Authorities are advising people to stay indoors.
My travel plans were postponed because of the storm.
My travel plans were postponed because of the storm.
Excellent work. If you can understand and use this type of language, your English is at an advanced level.
Keep practicing by listening to news reports and discussing real-world events.
Thank you for learning with English Practice Room.
See you in the next episode.
Goodbye and stay safe during extreme winter weather.